Hello again. Today I am here with my horror and thriller book hauls for August. Let me just get to the books. These are the horror and thriller books that I've picked up for the month of August. And for horror books, I kind of had a theme. I picked up 5 different Japanese horror and thriller books since I kind of wanted to start to get into some Japanese horror novels. So the first one is Confessions. This is after calling off her engagement in the wake of a tragic revelation, Yuko Moriguchi has nothing to live for except her only child, 4-year-old Manami. Now, following an accident on the grounds of the middle school where she teaches, Yuko has given up and tendered her resignation. But first, she has one last lecture to deliver. She tells a story that upends everything her students ever thought they knew about 2 of their peers, and sets in motion a maniacal plot for revenge. Narrated in alternate voices with twists you'll never see coming, Confessions explores the limits of punishment, despair, and tragic love, culminating in a harrowing confrontation between teacher and student that will place the occupants of an entire school in danger. You'll never look at a classroom the same way again. So this Kane Minato wrote Confessions, and I also picked up another book by the same author, obviously this is translated, called Penance. On this story, this is one afternoon, 5 girls encounter a mysterious stranger at the neighborhood park. The stranger tricks Sei, Maki, Akiko, and Yuka into leaving their friend Emily alone with him. Then the unthinkable occurs. Hours later, Emily is found dead. The case goes unsolved. Blaming the surviving girls, Emily's mother curses them, swearing that they will pay the price for her daughter's murder. As the 15th anniversary of Emily's death approaches, the women, now grown, will all revisit that fateful day, tracing its effects for the rest of their lives. Like Confessions, Penance is a dark, voice-driven tale of revenge and psychological trauma that will leave readers breathless. Next 2 books here are again by the same author. This is Otsuchi is the author. It is goth. Morino is a strangest girl in school. How could she not be, given her obsession with brutal murders? And there are plenty of murders to grow obsessed with, as the town in which she lives is a magnet for serial killers. She and her schoolmates will go to any length to investigate the murders, even putting their own body on the line. And they don't want to stop the killers. Morino and her friends simply want to understand them. And then this one, Zoo, by the same author. Yeah, I believe this is actually a collection. This is a collection of short stories by this author, so I'm kind of interested in reading this. It says here, a man receives a photo of his girlfriend every day in the mail so that he can keep track of her body decomposition. A death trap that takes a week to kill its victims. Haunted parks and airplanes held in the sky by the power of belief. These are just few of the stories by Otsuchi, Japan's master of dark fantasy. So there's that one. And the last of the Japanese thriller horror books is Crimson Labyrinth. This says, from a rising new star of horror comes a killer read that will make you lose track of time and reality. The Crimson Labyrinth is a wicked satire on an extremist reality TV in the tradition of The Running Man, if that is indeed what it is. Welcome to the Mars Labyrinth, where things aren't what they seem. Welcome to the world of Kishi, where the plot is as gnarly as the humor is twisted. When an unemployed former math major wakes up one day, he wonders if he somehow ended up on the Red Planet. A good-looking young woman with a hearing aid says her name is Ai, and that she draws erotic comics for a living. Seems to have no clue either as to their whereabouts. Their only leads are cryptic instructions beamed to a portable device. Has the game begun? There is no reset button, no saving, and no continue. Make the wrong move and it's really game over. In the cruel world of the Mars Labyrinth, mercy and compassion are only for the weak or the very, very strong. The stakes are nothing less than your life and apparently a lot of money. If you're a fan of Lost or Battle Royale, don't miss this one. This sounded interesting, so I picked that one up. So those are my Japanese horror thrillers. And I was in Books A Million recently, and I saw they had a couple of regular thrillers on sale, so I decided to just pick them up, tried to get into thrillers more. So the first one I found was Emma in the Night. This one says, one night, 15-year-old Cass and her 17-year-old sister Emma disappear. The family car is found deserted at a nearby beach, but the authorities are baffled by what could have become of them. 3 years later, with just her clothes on her back and no evidence or credibility to back up her claims of what happened, Cass returns home without her sister. Her tale is one of kidnapping and isolation and the mysterious island where the two were held. But Cassie's story is holes, and to forensic psychologist Dr. Abby Winter, something about it doesn't add up. As an expert in narcissistic personality personality disorder, Dr. Winter looks deeply into Cass's family to uncover the truth. She looks at her mother, a woman so beautiful on the surface and so damaged beneath. She looks at the stepfather and stepbrother, each so uniquely troubled and dangerous. And she looks at Cass herself. When she finds, will shock those searching for Emma and reveal a twisted story of a deeply dysfunctional family and the lengths to which Cass has gone to bring about redemption. That's that one. And the next one is an author I've heard about, B.A. Paris. The Breakdown. This one says, if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? Cass is having a hard time since the night she passed the car in the woods. It was on a winding rural road in the middle of a downpour, and a woman was sitting inside, the woman who would be found dead. She's been trying to put the crime out of her mind. What could she have done, really? It's a dangerous road to be in the middle of a storm, and Cass probably would have been hurt herself if she stopped. Not only that, her husband would be furious if he knew she'd broken her promise not to take the shortcut home. But since then, she's been forgetting every little thing, where she left the car, if she took her pills, even the alarm code. The only thing she can't forget is that woman, the woman she might have saved, and the terrible nagging guilt, and the silent call she's receiving, or the feeling that someone's watching her. That's The Breakdown. Those are all the horror and thriller books that I picked up for August. Let me know if you've read any of these books. If you like them, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.